overwhelmed that so many people came out today and the prizes that people donated. I didn't really pay attention to many of them until last night when Twin Lakes posted them on Facebook, and it's overwhelming to see, what everybody has done. I especially want to thank the people who got this golf outing going, and I'll probably. So the people that were instrumental in putting this golf outing together, first of all, I'm going to start with Dave Polly because he spent countless hours the last several months, I think, working on this. The other owners and Twin Lakes Golf Course, I think Joe Green was the inspiration behind, I know, the towels and shirts and some of the other things. Abby and Andrea, I know, were really involved, and I'm sure that there are a lot more. And when we do the drawings later, we'll go through each of the sponsors so that we can recognize each of those at that time. Originally, this golf outing was started as a surprise to me. I wasn't supposed to know about it, and then my wife let the cat out of the bag because she was afraid that I was going to be upset. And I think at first, my initial reaction was, yeah, I really don't want them doing that. And then one of the things about this disease is that anxiety really amplifies the conditions. And so when people know what's going on with me, and I'm not always drunk, sometimes, but when people know what's going on with me, it makes me feel more relaxed, and so that's kind of why I decided to go ahead and do this. And so everybody knows the condition that I have is called SCA6, and the money from this, everything from this, is going to the University of Chicago Center for Ataxia SCA6 research. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but all the money's going to that center. It's not going to Twin Lakes or to me. So what you're doing is a good cause. What's SCA6? So SCA6 stands for spinal cerebellar ataxia. Spinal cerebellar ataxia is a degenerative disease of the cerebellum. And it causes ataxia, which ataxia symptoms mimic those of being drunk. You can have slurred speech, stumbling, falling, incoordination, and even nystagmus, where when the cops check your eyes when they think you're drinking, you naturally have a nystagmus. The disease is a rare disease. They call a rare disease something that is less than, I think, 10 people in 100,000 have. By comparison, MS, they estimate that there's about 1 million people in the United States that have MS. SCA, they think it's about 150,000. And then I have SCA6. There's actually 50 different variations of SCA. The one that I have, I'm very fortunate. I've had a blessed life. I have a great family, all you friends. The one that I have doesn't affect you until you're in your 40s or 50s. It's not terminal, and you don't lose your cognitive, unless you ask my wife. But I think she hit the nail on the head. She hit the nail on the head this morning because I think she already told me once that I just don't effing listen. Currently, there's no cure for SCA, but they believe that they're about 5 years away, which is important to me because statistically I should be in a wheelchair in about 10 years. So, selfishly, I hope that they get this thing figured out. The disease is hereditary. There's a specific gene and a protein that's in that gene, and every one of us has it. And that protein is, without getting too technical, it's repeated. And every one of you here probably has 17 or less repeats. If you have 18, you might show symptoms, and if you have 19 or more, then you will show symptoms of ataxia. I happen to have 22. Again, like I said, I know that everybody has struggles, and a lot of people have struggles that are a lot worse than mine, and I do feel like I've had a blessed life. I have a great family, great grandkids, and I know that I'm going to continue to do that, but I just want to say thank you for coming out here today and being part of this. So now what do we do, Dave?